There are plenty of reasons why an actor might want to leave a show, even one that's as highly rated as NCIS. From personal decisions to behind-the-scenes drama, here are the real reasons why these actors left the world of NCIS. Michael Weatherly was one of the original cast members of the flagship NCIS, but working in one place for over a dozen years can be a drag, even for an actor on a hit television show. According to Weatherly, his decision to leave the show back in 2016 was one of boredom. He was, quote, burnt out by NCIS and was tired of playing his character, Tony DiNozzo, for 13 seasons. He told the Television Critics Association, "It really felt like a circle that had gone all the way around, and I felt really happy with the resolution of the character and my time on the show." It seems Weatherly wasn't too tired of the TV series grind in general, because a mere 2 months after his departure from NCIS was made public, it was announced that the actor would be the star of CBS's Bull, a series inspired by the early career of Dr. Phil McGraw. But Weatherly's tenure on that show hasn't been without controversy. In December 2018, CBS paid former Bull co-star Eliza Dushku $9.5 million to settle a sexual harassment claim against Weatherly. Dushku said she was written out of the show after confronting the actor about his behavior. Despite the big payout, Bull is still currently in production at CBS. Pauley Perrette's decision to leave NCIS is one wrapped up in a bit of mystery.
Okay, we have a lot to get through, so let's get started. Number one, am I okay? Yes.
When she announced her departure in 2017, she tweeted, "It was a decision made last year. I hope everyone will love and enjoy everything Abby, not only for the rest of this season, but for everything she has given all of us for 16 years. Since then, Perrette has been clear about why she'll never return to NCIS. In June 2019, she tweeted that she wasn't ever coming back to the show. Her reason? Well, according to Perrette, "I am terrified of Harmon and him attacking me. I have nightmares about it." The whole thing apparently stems from Mark Harmon's dog biting an NCIS crew member, and according to Perrette, quote, "a very powerful publicity machine was trying to keep her silent about what went down between her and her co-star." As for CBS, the studio responded to Perrette's allegations, saying, "Over a year ago, Pauley came to us with a workplace concern. We took the matter seriously and worked with her to find a resolution. We are committed to a safe work environment on all our shows." Although not on the show from the start, Coty DiPablo's character, Ziva David, was a favorite among the NCIS fanbase. She joined the show in 2005 for Season 3, but left abruptly in 2013 in the beginning of Season 11. She was the first of the major characters to exit the hit series, and after her departure, she told TV Guide, "As far as my decision to leave, that's a personal thing. It was an overwhelmingly hard thing, at times terrifying." A few years later, though, the actress said her departure was because she felt the show wasn't treating her character right. As she explained in a 2016 Q&A session, "I worked 8 years crafting this character and loving her. And so when I felt or I perceived that the character was not being treated with the respect that she deserved, no money in the world would make me stay." DiPablo's Ziva did eventually return, however, appearing in both seasons 16 and 17. When Sasha Alexander told producers she was ready to leave NCIS after 2 seasons, they sent off her character with a bang. Special Agent Kate Todd was shot in the head, shocking fans of the show. But why did she leave in such a grisly way? As it turns out, she was just ready to move on. Executive producer Donald P. Bellisario decided to give the character a dramatic send-off when Alexander expressed a desire to depart. He told the Chicago Tribune, "I had already started writing the last episode of the season and was getting ready to go to Australia to take a little break. Sasha came in 2 days before I was to leave, and with tears in her eyes, she said, 'I just can't work this hard.' After all, as the actress said to TV Guide in 2012, people don't realize that on a network show, you make 24 episodes a year. That's 10.5 months a year, 17 hours a day. It's hardcore." After leaving the show in 2005, Alexander went on to star in Rizzoli and Isles, which ran on TNT for 7 seasons. She was also a recurring character on Shameless and has appeared on several other shows, including Law & Order SVU and Curb Your Enthusiasm. Lauren Hawley was part of NCIS from seasons 3 to 5, where she played Jenny Shepard, the director in charge of the NCIS team. It was just supposed to be a 6-episode guest starring arc, but Hawley wound up playing the mysteriously ill director about 48 episodes. She eventually left because she was tired of playing the character. The actress had been taking a break prior to signing on with NCIS, so after 3 seasons, she explained, "To be honest, now that the work bug had bitten me again, I got bored with my part of the director." However, it wasn't illness that killed off her character. Nope, Jenny Shepard was killed by the fiancé of a Russian crime lord that she'd been sent to take out years earlier. Fortunately, Holly herself is alive and well, and she's appeared in movies like The Black Coat's Daughter and Crank High Voltage, as well as a number of TV shows, including Designated Survivor. English-born Dwayne Henry joined NCIS in season 13, playing Clayton Reeves, a former British MI6 officer who joins the NCIS International Desk. Sadly, Henry was only on the show for 2 seasons before being killed off in the same episode where Polly Perrette makes her final appearance as Abby. Henry says his exit was partly due to the fact that the show didn't know what to do with his character after the death of former NCIS showrunner Gary Glassberg. As Henry explained to TV Line, "Gary was obviously my guy. Clayton was Gary's brainchild. He created this character. So when Gary passed, I was feeling a bit of panic in people's faces. I could tell they were not really sure what the future held." As a result, Henry knew the end could be near for his character, and he prepared himself for his departure. When asked if he was upset about the way Clayton actually went out, the actor said, "This is TV history at its finest. You can't ask for a better exit. Like, come on, man." Although Henry's exit from the show was completely amicable, the fact that his character was killed means we've definitely seen the last of Clayton Reeves on NCIS. Jennifer Esposito might have only been on a single season of NCIS, but she definitely made an impact with fans as Special Agent Alexandra Quinn. Prior to joining NCIS, Quinn had spent 15 years training agents, including Bishop, Torres, and McGee. So fans were surprised when it was revealed Esposito wouldn't be returning to the hit show. There was some speculation that the actress might have been ill. At least that's what Esposito had been hearing when she addressed the rumors on Twitter herself, saying, "No, I am not ill, but I so appreciate your concern. Was not meant to be there long, but happy I was. Met some great new friends. Love to you all." According to Esposito, Quinn wasn't going to be a long-term character, and her departure from NCIS wasn't as surprising as it seemed. However, there's always a chance that Quinn could return at some point, as she'd merely left the team to care for her mother, who had been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. One of the show's most mysterious departures was Zoe McClellan's exit from NCIS New Orleans. At the time, producers called it a creative decision, but a 2019 article by Vulture reveals an entirely different reason for McClellan's character, Special Agent Meredith Brody, being written out of the show. She was fired. According to the publication, NCIS New Orleans' original showrunner, Jeffrey Lieber, said he was under tremendous pressure to, quote, "get on board with firing McClellan." Lieber wasn't told why his higher-ups wanted her gone and said he fought back, explaining, "I thought she was doing a good job and that the audience was connected to her, especially because testing bore that out." So what was the real reason CBS brass wanted her gone? As Lieber explained, "Finally, one powerful man putting pressure on me just admitted to me that the problem was that Les didn't find her enough, and that he felt that way from day one." Les is, of course, Les Moonves, the former CBS chairman who resigned in 2018 after multiple sexual harassment allegations were brought against him. After Lieber's departure from the show, Brad Kern took over as showrunner and proceeded to talk poorly about McClellan. Kern apparently told his staff he didn't, quote, "find her sexually attractive." McClellan has refused to comment on any of these revelations. In 2018, Kern stepped down as showrunner but remained as a consulting producer. After an outside party was brought in to investigate a third charge of sexual harassment, Kern was finally fired from the show, and his deal with CBS was terminated. Shalita Grant's departure from NCIS New Orleans seemed to come as a shock to fans of the show. She was originally hired as a recurring character, ATF agent Sonia Percy, and she became a full-time cast member as an NCIS special agent in Season 2. Grant was with the show through most of Season 4, but there isn't much info about the specific reasons why she left the series. According to Deadline, the actress said her decision to leave the show was, quote, "mutually agreed upon." Variety reported that the split from the show was amicable, and in the same article, Grant's manager said, "It's just time for a change." Fans of NCIS New Orleans were absolutely stunned when Special Agent Christopher LaSalle was shot and killed in the middle of Season 6. After being shot in the chest, it looked as though the beloved character would pull through, but instead, he died in the hospital in front of his shocked team.
That's enough.
No. Please, there's got to be something.
Time.
There's got to be something you can...
7:02.
It was a tragic moment for the characters on the show, and it was also pretty heartbreaking for fans at home. After all, Lucas Black had been with the series from day one, and his southern drawl and down-home charm endeared him to viewers. Black posted a video on Instagram for fans of NCIS New Orleans to watch after his last episode aired, where he told fans,
"Well, that's all she wrote for Agent LaSalle."
And he went on to say,
"But I wanted to take this time personally to thank all of you fans out there for your love and support."
So why exactly did Black leave the show after 6 seasons? According to the actor, he felt he needed to put his focus on his family. In a video posted on Deadline, Black said that working on the show wasn't easy for him.
There's a lot of priorities in my life that get sacrificed for me to be here, but it's time for me to focus on those priorities in my life.
Michael Ferrer played NCIS Assistant Director Owen Granger on NCIS Los Angeles from its beginning in 2009 until its untimely death in 2017. Sadly, Ferrer died from throat cancer at the age of 61, and his condition was written into the show by having Granger suffer from an unnamed disease. Although frail towards the end of his life, Ferrer appeared on the show for as long as he could. Chris O'Donnell, Ferrer's longtime co-star, thinks that he hung on longer than he might have because Ferrer looked forward to coming to work. As he told CBS, "I think the show was kind of keeping him alive for a while there because it gave him something to look forward to." After Ferrer passed away, the show paid tribute to the actor with an in memoriam in the closing credits, as well as playing a version of Knocking on Heaven's Door recorded by Ferrer and his band, The Generators. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more Looper videos about your favorite stuff are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.